Eyewitness News has new details on a story we've been tracking since last year. A bill that calls to keep convicted killers behind bars longer overcomes its first hurdle tonight. The bill requires murderers who were not sentenced to life in prison to serve at least half their term before becoming eligible for parole, and comes after the controversial case of thrill killer Alfred Brissett was exposed by the Target 12 investigators. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell was at tonight's Senate Judiciary Committee hearing where it passed unanimously. She joins us with the latest from the State House Live.
Susan, as you just mentioned, that bill just passed out of committee tonight. Supporters tell me it's a good first step toward making Rhode Islanders safer. Thrill killer Alfred Brissett will serve 13 years of a 60-year sentence. Convicted killer Andrew Jett was freed on parole in 2010 after serving less than half of his 40-year sentence, and police say he went on to murder again in 2012. There's also the case of Robert Lamoureux. He's been convicted twice of murder. The first time he was sentenced to 45 years but was released after 20. Senator Lou Raptakis says cases like those prompted him to introduce legislation that would require convicted first and second degree murderers given a numeric sentence to serve at least 50% of their sentence.
In some of these cases, if these individuals had received a 50% sentence guideline where they're not eligible for parole after at least serving 50%, those victims would have been alive today.
Supporters of the bill say it would protect victims' families and keep dangerous criminals behind bars.
It's been brutal for them. This is a relief, and this is going to keep communities safer. We've begun to minimize crime and criminals, and this is a step in the right direction.
It's important. It'll hold the parole board a little more accountable. Right now, there's no accountability.
But during a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing Thursday night, there was some concern raised over the possibility of taking away judges' discretion during sentencing.
It ties the hands of judges to craft appropriate sentences in cases that take into all the different factors that they are obliged to consider.
But in the end, the bill was passed out of committee unanimously. We've learned there is also a companion bill that was just introduced that would raise the minimum time to serve on a life with parole sentence to 30 years. That's scheduled to be up for discussion within the next few weeks. Live in Providence with the Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.